What's up? The man in Japan over here, Garam Matsumoto, just chilling. Another beautiful day. Wanted to jump out here. Just hopefully everybody's vibing and doing things with life. As I was predicting, they have dropped a date for the SpaceX IPO, which essentially is planned to drop on the 12th. This is going to be a pivotal market action when it goes. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm already out of the belly of the beast here with the family, just happy, extremely happy. But I wish the same for the rest of you out there, for the people, to be able to get to a point to where you're around people you love and care about. Now, with this IPO, I'm telling you, this is going to be the biggest wealth grab ever for the wealthy. I mean, they've been doing this historically. This is what the concept of slavery is. A lot of people don't understand, but slavery is no longer a physical chain and barrier. It's more of a mental chains now, and they refine your minds in such a way that where you do the heavy lifting for them. You essentially allow them to induce you in a system where you're no longer free because you can't think freely. If they can control the way you think, then they essentially control the way you're going to react to things, which that in itself is the goal. That is how you enslave a being. Slavery, much of it was the teaching. It was the concept that you taught people in such ways that they were never free, regardless of where they were. Their minds were enslaved, essentially, entangled in the thoughts of people who had no regard for that person. That's why if you start to look at how the economic standards of the West work, they function on this concept of self-interest, which I'm telling you, this doesn't work, because anyone who believes that self-interest is just you, and we're human beings, people. Like, we function as a society. There's some of the amazing readings in Japan and figures here historically. It's night and day. It's night and day, the things that these people have done compared to what's going on. Like Nakamura Kempu is one of the people here who you should think about the way this man went through life. He went through drafts, of course, at the time. It participated in the Japanese-Russo War. He was one of the only people in his baton out of hundreds of people that survived, out of 19 people. But this man, he had a train of thought. Most of the people here in Asia, it's very Zen. It's a Buddhist mindset. I'm telling you, Taoism, Confucianism, these things are much more coherent for human beings because it understands that self-interest means that I need the people around me also doing well. It's very family-oriented, which makes much more sense. But I'm telling you, the guy who's launching this SpaceX, we all know who Musk is. This guy, yeah, richest guy on the planet. He's about to be a trillionaire, first trillionaire in history. This isn't something to regard with revere and hope that you could be this. I would never wish to be someone like this. You also, if you guys start to understand how finances function, it's not a blessing to siphon that type of wealth out of people. You do this by inhumane actions. And this, I'm telling you, man, he's going to, they're giving about 30% distributing back to their investors who already invested, who are already in the game. These guys have been in it. They've been losing money. And somebody needs to pay. So guess who's going to pay? The slaves. They have people who are just literally not really thinking. They're not questioning. People who they think that getting rich is a gamble. It isn't. It's a step. It's a process. It's exercise. It's like dance. You practice this. You learn it. And then once you know that you can consistently do this, that's when you start to benefit from the returns of a consistent action you've done. That's practice. But many people in this generation, they want to cut out the whole concept of practice, of just really dedicating, and everyone wants to hit the lottery, man. And you guys might, like, a lot of these people are getting brainwashed. They might think that, yeah, this is the next big lottery. I'm telling you, man, this is going to end very, very badly. I'm going to sit at the sidelines, watch it, and I knew they were going to drop it. I thought they would drop it on the 14th because it's Trump's birthday soon. He's turning 80, but they did it 2 days before, and this is just, it's so obvious. This is a little party that you're not a part of, people. If I'm telling you, if you don't have over $15 million sitting in a bank, and I'm talking about liquid 15 mil, and then free and clear property, you're not a part of it. Those are the people who are part of it. Now, and if you are literally siding with them because you feel that racism, sexism, the homophobia, and other things are helping you, like, how does that really help you? Can you afford the necessities that you need in life? Is your family doing well? It's only gonna get worse. I'm telling you guys. Like, I'm so happy to be out and here somewhere where people actually do care and they're struggling together. There's a huge difference when humans struggle together out of love and revere, because like I say, in Japan they have the thing where they do have the Japan first, Nippon first party and things, but these are normal things and I totally respect what they're doing. When you come to Japan, you should be Japanese, respect them, learn their culture. Many people come here and they disregard the whole history, thinking that this is a playground. It's not. This is an extremely spiritual spot, man. I'm telling you, like, me, look at this, the park next to me, there's so much greenery. I feel that the earth, without these plants, without all of this, we wouldn't be here. We are simply one species on the earth, and we function as a part of it, same as how the body functions with like different blood cells, different organs. Like, if we get better at being human, trust me, we will turn into something even more advanced, as we weren't in this form the entire time here. We're getting better if we do it right, but if we don't get better, we simply go extinct, people. And there has to be a level to where we understand that we are all consciously interconnected on this planet and work for it. I feel that probably SpaceX is that IPO and what's gonna happen to many of these people's retirement is gonna be the sickness that the body needs to recover. But in the West, it's gonna get extremely crazy, people. I promise you. Mark my word, what's gonna happen is they're gonna IPO, they're gonna go around 130. They'll have a little bit of uptick maybe, but please, if you're in this and don't put your life savings, don't put other things in here, please find a way to protect your 401ks, your pension funds, because it's going to get very bad. Most of this company is speculation. It's an AI company. They're not a spaceship company. If you look at their IPO documents, most of their things they do is grok, man. This is their AI, man. And to tell you that it's worth 1.7 trillion and to go for a cash grab, if they don't, I'm going to be watching this market. If they don't get the money initially, then they're going to take it. They're going to take it from your retirement. Trump and these guys, they have manipulated the market in such a way to where private equity can now just go into your retirement. They're such a big company already on their IPO that they get to essentially get right to the front and go through certain things that aren't regulated. Back in the days, there used to be steps and bounds you had to go through. You had to prove things, your profit margins. This company is losing money, people, and I believe they're gonna put that loss on the individuals. They're gonna put it on you if you're really a part of this. So mark my word. Due to the speculation, I know for a fact it's gonna get bad, man. These guys at the top, they never cared about people. As you guys start to realize, to be a billionaire, it's eating the dreams of other people just to say that my dream is more important, and to, as a human being, to literally invest all of us into one. This is not the Three Musketeers. This is not all for one and one for all. This is essentially all for one and one for none. This is what they're doing, people. Wish you guys the best, but I'm telling you, this is about to be a nightmare scenario as it plays out. You guys are about to witness history. Hopefully this is the last time something like this happens, but I doubt it. As humans, we have a quite weird learning curve. It takes a lot to really understand it, but to see these people doing it and to call that wealth isn't something that you have in the bank, my people. It's something you have in your hearts and in your family, in your community, and in the people that you love. But I guess they're gonna have to figure it out the hard way. Hopefully when this does turn out the way it does, people know, like, I do believe that this may be the spark in 6 to 18 months as these things play out that wakes people up financially and starts to have them become more revolutionary mindset wise. Hey, other than that, hope you guys are living a great life out there. Love you guys as people out here. Please start to understand that as the world, all of us, we are interconnected as a species. There has to come a time where we start to realize that we don't control the game, the planet does, and we need to learn how to logistically keep people safe away from the weather and the climate, as the weather in this world runs the game. We simply can perceive it and be in the right positions.